This 14-year-old girl walked into her school with $13,000, and she began giving that money away to students. She wasn't choosing to give it to her friends, she was giving it to everybody, handing hundreds of dollars to people she's never even met before. Some students took the money, but some students said no because they believed it was stolen. And it wasn't too long until this money issue was reported to the principal. The principal made a few more phone calls, and this turned into a criminal investigation. Police came and arrested this girl because it turns out she did steal that money. That money was her poor grandparents' life savings, which they kept hidden in their house. But she knew exactly where they hid it. She was arrested as a juvenile, but she's facing grand theft charges. She should have kept some of that money because now she's got to pay a $2,000 bond also. And credit to some of these kids, a lot of them have returned the money they got from the girl. The grandparents have recovered a few $1,000s already, but I imagine that family is still going to have a very awkward Thanksgiving dinner this year. And I should mention this did happen in Florida.
Crazy things people did in high school. When this girl was a senior in high school, she would sneak out of the house at 2 a.m. every so often to meet up with her friend. Her parents were kind of crazy. They would lock every single door at night, and they had bells hanging from each door, so they would know if somebody came in or out. The only door in the house that didn't have a bell on it was the laundry room door. The laundry room door led to the garage that had a side door that led outside. So that's how she would do it every night. Well, one night, for some reason, that garage door was locked, and she didn't want to get in trouble. But then she had an idea. She had her phone on her, she called her mom, and this is what happened. Mom, hi, I woke up in the front yard. I don't know why. All the doors are locked. I'm really scared. Mommy, help me. And her mom bought it. Thank goodness you had your phone on you. And thank goodness you didn't wander off into the streets. There's people driving around here. They're crazy. Drink your milk. I'm gonna make you some waffles. It's all okay. I got you. I would love some waffles. Crazy.
Alright, so this is very stupid, but I remember when I was like 10 years old, I was shocked that I could fall from build limit to bedrock and survive because of a 1x1 of water. I don't know why, I guess because it isn't realistic, but this is in the game too, so I don't know what I was thinking. But now that I'm way too old for Minecraft and for some reason still play it, I have an even bigger question. Can I survive from build limit to bedrock on 1 pixel of water? You can create this pretty easily. All you need are chests and water like this, and bam, 1 pixel of water that you can jump on. But can you survive a 400 block fall with this? Alright, so I'm all the way up here at build limit, and I'm going all the way down there to bedrock. Well, let's see if this works. Whee! Oh wow, yes you can. Alright, so this is
If you're thinking Samsung versus iPhone, which one can survive world's fastest remote control car? Okay, the Samsung is suspended in place. Let's line this thing up. Oh my god, it's heavy. I am absolutely terrified. This thing can go at up to 80 kilometers per hour. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh my god! It destroyed our entire setup. Where's the phone? Let's get the iPhone in. You had a good life. 3, 2, 1. Oh! It's better than metal. The car's fine. 2, 1. That looked bad. The back of the iPhone is completely fine, but because the car hit it with so much power, it flung the phone all the way around so that it whacked its screen on the table. And that you can see. Okay, Samsung. The back is 100% unmarked, and the front, perfect. And somehow, I'm still unscathed.
A man escapes prison after 15 years, then breaks into a house to look for money. He finds a couple in bed, orders the guy out of bed, and ties him to a chair. The escaped prisoner then ties the wife to the bed and jumps on top of her, and it looks like he kissed her, then gets up and goes to the bathroom and closes the door. While he's in the bathroom, the husband whispers over to his wife, "Hey, he's an escaped convict. Look at his clothes. He's probably spent a lot of time in jail and hasn't seen a woman in years. I saw the way he kissed your neck. If he wants anything, don't resist, don't complain, just go with it. Satisfy him no matter what. This guy is obviously dangerous, and if he gets angry, he'll kill us both. Be strong, honey, and I love you." His wife looks at him, smiles, and says, "He wasn't kissing my neck. He was whispering in my ear. He told me that he likes men and thinks you're cute and asked me where the Vaseline was. I told him it was in the bathroom. Be strong, honey, and I love you."
Only eat with $5 for a day? It looks like it's gonna be just you and me, babe. Or should I say A?
First up, a $1 donut and a $1 bagel. My only issue is it's 9 a.m. and I now only have $3 to spend. So I'm gonna have to eat this very slow. I'm really struggling with finding my lunch. I thought I was gonna just get ramen noodles, but all of the ramen noodles are over $2. So I'm on the hunt for something that is $1. All of these are only $1, but it's not really like a lunch. I decided the best bang for my buck was 3 packs of fruit snacks for $1. This is definitely not my finest hour. I have $2 left and I'm going to redeem myself at dinner.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
Only eat with 5.
They say you should treat people the way you want to be treated. They call it the golden rule, but personally I don't recommend it because at the end of the day you're just giving out free blowjobs for nothing in return.
No! You're giving that for free? For free? Not the blowjobs. Not the bloody blowjobs. I can't with you. Wouldn't your jaw hurt? How many did you take? You crazy man. Crazy.
They say you should...
You can only watch this video if you have a brain. So you have a brain? Okay, you're in the right place then. Wait, you could be lying. Let's do a test. What animal is this? If you said dog, you're correct. Just kidding. That was a trick question. Now let's start the real test. Try to like and subscribe before Red Imposter is such.
Like me.
Dang, you're fast. But if you're really smart, comment how many monkey emojis randomly appeared throughout this video. If you guessed right, you're a genius. You can only watch this video if you have a brain.
I ain't gonna cry too long. I'm back on my drip. Yeah. Drip, my drip.
Mean secretary. Students get payback on the mean secretary. At one high school, there was a secretary that was super mean all the time.
Pull your pants up, Steven. Johnny, keep on moving. Stacy, what's with all the makeup? You look like a hussy. I hate these kids.
Well, one kid wanted to get back at her for all the times she was super mean to the students. This is what he did. One night, he made a Craigslist ad saying, "Sugar baby, looking for sugar daddy." It said, "I am very pretty. If you're interested, please call this number." But the number that he used was the school's front office.
Dairy Brothers High School, how may I help you?
Still looking for a sugar daddy?
What? Oh my god. Ugh. Dairy Brothers School, how may I help you?
You say me, you, strawberries, champagne, hot tub. It'll be a blast.
My god, what is going on?
Mommy?
That's it!
The kid that orchestrated this prank became an instant legend. People still thank him for taking down the mean secretary. Students get paid.
See how the top thieves are stealing. The target is this diamond worth $500 million. First, he painted his body with white paint and disguised as a museum sculpture. Then how is he going to take the diamond unnoticed under the eyes of the heavy guard? The secret is the remote control hidden in the book. It controls a small black car. After making sure no one notices, open the camera on the cart. Under his precise control, the trolley only follows the black line. Due to the overlap of colors, the guards were oblivious. But suddenly a guard stopped right in front of the car and called. The thief does not have the patience to wait. Slipped right under his legs. Waiting to come under the display case, the thief toggles the button. The car directly stood up, just stuck in the recess of the display case. Immediately after the cart popped up 2 rows of card wheels, slowly climbing upwards along the display case. After arriving at the intended location, the car starts to deform for the second time. Extend a small mechanical hand. Then the thief shoved a projector onto the statue next to it. At the moment of taking the diamond, a 3D diamond image is a perfect substitute for a real diamond. That's how the 500 million diamonds came to hand. Just as the thief was leaving, he accidentally bumped into a police officer. At this time, this cop see how the top thieves are.
Times kids gave the best comebacks in school. This one happened during the lockdown when everyone was taking classes on Zoom. This kid was at his house in Zoom class when he got up to get a glass of water. This is what happened next. Kyle, Kyle, where did you go? What? Sorry, I can't hear you. What'd you say? Why did you get up and leave? Where did you go? I went to get a glass of water. Next time, ask me, please. It is incredibly disrespectful to me and the rest of the class for you to just leave. Excuse me? Stop talking, okay? This is a warning. How is this bitch gonna tell me I can't get water in my own house? I beg your pardon? Is your mom home? Bring her on screen right now. Okay. Hey, Mom, come here. Yeah, what's up? Mr. Stevens just yelled at me for getting a glass of water. What? How is this bitch gonna tell you can't get water in your own house? That's exactly what I said. I'm sorry. Times kids.
These 5 inventions will save your life. The Schmitz mitts are the most indestructible gloves that you can buy. They can survive a direct flame and even a knife attack with not even a scratch. The Kingi Wearable is a flotation device that you can wear around your wrist, so that if you're underwater and you want to return to the surface, one tap and you will go straight up. Number 3 is the Stinger, a tiny little tool that you can press into glass and it will shatter it, which could save lives if there was ever a fire or you were trapped in a building. You've got the Jet Force Avalanche airbag, which can inflate on command. So if you're a skier and you get trapped under the snow one time, this can get you out. And then number 1 is the Life Straw, which is packed with microfilters inside it that take out 99.99999% of bacteria inside the water you drink. It's so capable that you can take this and drink safely from a dirty river. I've got some even wilder inventions that I will link in the pinned comment. These 5 inventions. Did you know that you can buy a power bank that charges itself, a building that's actually alive, or a worm that could save the planet? Welcome to 21 heavenly inventions that will restore your faith in humanity, from divine to glorious to godly. Now, one of humanity's key crimes to this planet is how we've littered plastic everywhere. This is a brand new cloud as well.
Hey kids, come over. You want some candy? Yeah, obviously I want some candy. What you got? That's what we got. Now get in the van. Dang, bro, you really need a gun to kidnap a 9-year-old child? Like, if that were me personally, I would never use a gun because I'm actually strong. Like, I go to the gym and stuff, so like, I just use my bare hands. That's just me though. Kid, just shut up and get in the van. Hey, buddy, shut up. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your friend over here. Hey, speaking of me personally, I would never let another man speak for me like that. Like, I'm talking to you, not him, and he just opened his mouth. Like, me personally, I would never let that slide. That's just me though. You know what? This kid's got a point. Why are you trying to speak for me? Bro, I'm not trying to speak for you. I'm trying to help you out. Calm down. He just told you to calm down. Nah. Me personally, I would never take that level of disrespect. That's just me though. You know what, kid? You can go. Marcus, get in the van. Hey.
Excuse me, bro. Can I get extra hot sauce on my shawarma?
Absolutely, sir.
Bro, I eat hot sauce for breakfast, okay? This isn't my first rodeo.
Careful, sir. Our hot sauce is homemade and it's pretty spicy.
Bro, your hot sauce isn't shit, man. Dump it, bro. Dump it.
Okay, no problem, sir. Have a seat.
Thanks.
Amateur.
Here you go, sir. Enjoy.
Thanks.
A few moments later.
I need water, bro. Please.
Yeah, sure.
I need water. Come on, man. The water, bro.
Coming right up. Getting it for you right now.
Bro, the water, bro. Please, bro.
Here you go. Amateur.
Excuse me, bro. Can I get...
Today I tried one of the best burgers you can possibly have. So normally when you think of the best burgers in the world, you assume they're all from America. But today I was doing some research and it turns out the #1 burger in all of Toronto is literally around the corner from me. So obviously I had to give it a try. Double patties, delicious cheese, pickles, and their special sauce were just a few things that they put on their burger. But to make it even better, they used some of the best buns you could possibly get. So now it's finally time to see if it truly deserves to be so highly rated. Right off the bat, I opened it up and not only did it look insane, but as soon as I tried it, my mind was blown. Every possible flavor you could possibly think of exploded in my mouth, and not only did it completely catch me off guard, but it was one of the best burgers I have ever had. Today I tried one of the best.
I was laying in the grass trying to get a bee to bite me so that I could become one of them and pee honey and then sell it and become rich. But all I got was a lump and an allergic reaction. But as my throat was closing up, a genius idea came to my head. People buy things that belong to celebrities all the time, and the one time I sold my own hair, I got $20. Now, I don't want to go bald, but what I can do is scam. So I decided to sell Zendaya burps. I grabbed every container in my house and burped in hundreds of containers, and in an hour, I had millions of dollars worth of product. I set up my website, and the burps were flying off the shelves. I finally had enough money to buy my dream purchase on Amazon. So I ordered some uranium, hoping there would be enough to build my own nuclear power plant so that I could live on a deserted island forever. I was waiting and waiting for my package, and I started getting worried. My mailman always loses my packages, and uranium starts to decay if it's not held carefully. And eventually it'll Okay, so I don't think I'm going to the island.
What was the funniest homework answers of all time? This question says, how would you make a marriage work? And the kid said, tell your wife she looks pretty even if she looks like a dump truck. I mean, I guess that's true. What ended in 1896? The kid wrote 1895. He's not wrong. This kid's name is Frankie. It says, I earn money at home by, and then he wrote, I don't, I am a freeloader. He's being honest. I love this one. This assignment required a parent's signature. He just wrote mom. And this one. This assignment required a kid to do math and show their work. And where
Okay.
this kid was supposed to show their work, all they wrote was this. I can do math. I think they meant to say math, though. Funniest homework answers of all time. This question says, how would...
Man, I'm gonna never forget the time me and my friends ran from the cops. It was probably midnight, and me and my friends were all drunk, and we all decided that it'd be a good idea to go biking in the woods. After we reached a certain point, there was some fences that we couldn't cross with our bikes, so we decided to leave our bikes there and jump over the fences. But the one thing we didn't know is that there was fucking dogs on the other side. And as soon as we heard the dogs wake up, we just started dashing it for our lives. And after running for a bit, we saw a lake and we jumped into that shit. And I guess the dogs were too scared to jump in the lake, so they didn't follow us from there. And remember how I said that we got there from biking and we were drunk? We had to run for our lives all around this random dude's land just to get our bikes back to get home. And mind you, by this point, the guy had probably already called the cops already. But right as we hopped the fence and made it to our bike, me and my other friend realized that we left our other friend in the lake. And the cops were already searching for us, so we just decided to ditch that motherfucker. Man, I'm gonna never forget.
Not so fun facts you'll regret learning. Part 2. Firstly, while out in the wild, a 43-year-old Russian fisherman was viciously attacked by a bear. But he was saved by his ringtone, which his granddaughter put on his iPhone when it suddenly went off. And it was Justin Bieber's song Baby that sent the bear running back into the woods. Next, did you...
It's smartphone wars again. iPhone versus Android. Which one can...
Not so fun facts you'll regret learning. Part 2. Firstly, while out in the wild, a 43-year-old Russian fisherman was viciously attacked by a bear. But he was saved by his ringtone, which his granddaughter put on his iPhone when it suddenly went off. And it was Justin Bieber's song Baby that sent the bear running back into the woods. Next, did you know your entire bathroom is covered in poop particles? And yes, that includes your toothbrush. Now, in 1995, NASA got a hold of a house spider and fed it multiple types of drugs. They wanted to see how the spider's webs would look while on different substances, but my question is why? And finally, for a fundraiser, a Brazilian priest strapped 1,000 balloons onto a lawn chair and rode it into the sky. He reached an altitude of 20,000 feet before losing contact with authorities. 3 months later, the lower half of his body was found in the middle of the ocean next to an oil rig. Not so fun fact.
It's smartphone wars again. iPhone versus Android. Which one can rap better? Hey Siri, can you rap for me?
Here's one that's like this and like that and like this. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Siri's on the mic to answer what you asked for. Ready to make an entrance. So here's my claim. This assistant wrote the rules to the game. Drop me a hey Siri and I'll do my best not to stumble. Assisting you is my thing. You know I won't grumble.
Do you know what? There's no beat and no flow, but the lyrics are decent. I'm giving that a 6 out of 10. Time for Google. It's usually pretty good at these challenges. Hey Google, can you rap for me?
Hey you, so you want a rhyme? Here's what I can do if you're sparing me the time. I can stick an appointment in your diary and I'll attempt to answer your inquiry.
Oh, snap! That was unexpected. That's an 8 out of 10. You know what doesn't make sense in GTA 5? Planes. Today I decided to actually follow one and discovered that they actually go somewhere. As I was trailing one from behind, I was shocked by how far off they go towards the ocean. This is my location, and as you can see, there is nothing around here but water. Now you need to understand that when you travel away from the map, the game will try to stop you by any means necessary. If you flew on a jet away from land, eventually your vehicle will stop working, get destroyed, and crash in the middle of the ocean. Now when I modded my game and prevented this from happening, I discovered that the ocean stops rendering and you can fall out the world if you move forward from here. Now after following the plane for an hour, this started happening. The pilot started spinning the plane around non-stop while lowering the vehicle closer and closer towards the water. I realized that the game automatically destroyed his vehicle as he flew too far away from land like I did. Here we find out that every plane destination is in the bottom of the ocean. You know what doesn't make sense?
If you think...
How much do you pay for rent in New York?
I actually don't. I actually converted a van.
You converted a van. Could I have a tour of that van? Thanks for having me. Oh my gosh, this is pink.
I am 5'9", and I literally fit exactly. Water system with all the tubing I did myself.
And I like the details of all the flowers.
Thank you.
So you have your bookshelf up here. Jigglypuff.
It's in my closet. Full all of my clothes, different bins, and then all my different hobby stuff, so my dance shoes and...
This is so organized.
Has to be, otherwise it feels like chaos. Just food storage, all my cooking gear, so I can like have a stovetop up my counter and everything. This is my fridge. It opens up. It's pretty simple.
It's like so well lit in here.
Yes. And I even have the second pair of lights.
Oh, mood lighting.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about the van?
Definitely the skylight.
Is it dangerous to live in New York City in a van? Is it dangerous to live in New York City in a van? What does she do for work? Why does she live in a van? Go to my YouTube channel and watch the full video. How much do you pay for rent in New York? Yo, what's your favorite pizza in New York?
Bleecker Street Pizza.
Whoa. Oh, this looks so good. This slice tasted so fresh. Not too greasy. It's like a pie crust on the end. Very good. The dough on this slice, top 3 best doughs I've ever tasted. Caleb's Pizza Reviews, 8.5. Follow for more. Yo, what's your favorite pizza in New York?
Bleecker Street Pizza.